Okay. So beginning with the Buddhi Mudra. It's a simple mudra. It's pinky and thumb connect. And then you have your 3 fingers touching. And then just relax your hands, either palms up or palms down, whatever feels better. But just feel the connection of the pinky and thumb together. And someone else is coming in. There she is. I knew she was coming. Let's see. Go. So just taking that mudra, elements of space and earth. Space and earth touching. So this mudra, why I guess I picked it today is because it's known to bring mental clarity to the mind, to bring space to the mind, as well as grounding to the mind. And it works with internal and external communication. So I think it's really important when we create a calm environment within ourselves and our mind, and we notice the quality of our thinking, like where is our thinking going, what is it leading to? Then we're able to, our external communication, when we're talking to people, we're able to, rein it in, notice when it's going in the wrong direction, because lately I feel like when I get into conversations with people, we have to be careful because it could steer in a really negative direction, and do we really want to go there? I mean, it's just being aware, internal communication, what you're saying to yourself, and external communication, what you're saying, what you're communicating to people. And maybe it's not all with words. It could be, your body gestures, your posture, your facial expression, communication. How are you, communicating what you're trying to say? And it starts with the mental clarity so that we can, remain anchored in a calm environment. So we can wisely, peacefully, skillfully, compassionately respond to the moment instead of reacting. And so we can remain steady and grounded and have this inner foundation that helps to create that fertile environment for a calm, peaceful, compassionate response. And there's a lot going on. So there's a lot of serious stuff going on that we have to think about and deal with. And that's real. That's real. We're doing our part with staying safe. There's a lot of things to be aware of right now, more than we've, different things. It's a new experience for all of us. But if you think about staying anchored, and that's what our yoga practice affords us, is to stay anchored in the present moment instead of being thrown around by each emotion, each newscast, each person saying something. We remain anchored so that we can respond skillfully. So grounding into your sit bones, sit with that integrity and dignity with a confidence that you can meet this practice with skill, with compassion, with peace. And when we work with our bodies in a gentle, compassionate, peaceful way, ahimsa, nonviolent way, we allow our lines of energy to open and our energy to flow properly, keeping us healthy, keeping us flexible, keeping us strong. So how we feel in our bodies has a direct correlation to how we feel in our minds. Without judgment. Just notice how your physical body feels today. And whatever's going on, maybe you did a lot of yard work and you feel stiff or stuck, and you brought that on responsibly, right? Maybe you did a lot of hanging out or eating. You celebrated, Mother's Day, and you brought that on responsibly. We just sit with what is in our bodies and we respond skillfully without judgment or negativity. Just open up to what is. So together, let's take a deep breath in, just filling up the lungs from the bottom to the top. And then exhaling all the way down, getting a sense that you're clearing your inner waters. You're allowing your inner waters to become clear. Inhale all the way up. Get a sense of the lungs spreading, and then exhale all the way down, in and out through the nose. Slowing down the breath. One more time together. Take a deep breath in. And exhale all the way out. Relax, close your eyes or have a soft gaze. And just gently plant an intention in your mind. May this practice help clear our inner environment so that we may communicate clearly, effectively, with compassion and love to our own selves and to the others we come in contact with today. And you can mix in any personal intentions. Releasing your mudra, just bring your palms together to the heart, and we'll begin class with one sweet sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Om just opens the doorway and frames our practice as a sacred spiritual practice, because our bodies are sacred. This moment is sacred. Just honoring that, carving out this time, just to focus on you, your body. So release your hands. Take your hands onto your knees and separate your feet a little wider, and then inch up on your chair so you have space behind you from the back of the chair. Inhaling, lift the heart up, drop the shoulders down. Gently arch, feel the front of the spine expand on the inhale, and on the exhale, tuck and round, tuck the chin, give a little tug on your knees so your arms are straight and you drop your chin down, lengthening the back of the spine. And we'll do that a couple times. So it's inhaling, pressing down into the knees, lifting up, rise up, no forcing, just allow your spine to open gently, giving it time, exhaling, rounding back, tucking, squeezing the navel in at the end of the exhale. So from the side, it looks like this. Inhaling up and exhaling back. And continue 3 or 4 times on your own. Feeling your feet grounded as you press and lengthen. And then on the exhale, feeling the back of the spine open, neck releases, squeezing out every little bit of breath. And continue, go 3 more times. Dropping your shoulders. Gently finding your range of motion. Giving your body time to open, your mind to acclimate, and your breath to be that bridge between body and mind. So don't forget to breathe. Once you finished your last round, take your time, coming into a neutral spine. Crown of the head over the tailbone. Take a breath in at center. And on your exhale, just drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. So that's not a forcing, you're just dropping. There's enough weight in that heavy, big head to give a stretch in the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Begin to just sweep your chin down in a half circle. So now you're looking down at the floor. And then inhale, sweep back up, like you're rubbing your cheekbone on a nice, soft, fuzzy scarf on your right shoulder. And just go a couple times, massaging. Try not to lift that left shoulder. Just gently massage back and forth on the right side. The next time you're in center, hold it there. Let the heavy head drop, looking at the floor, lengthening the back of the neck. Take a breath in. And exhale, lift the chin to center. Breathe in. And drop the left ear towards the left shoulder, feeling a stretch in the right side. Just let the weight draw it over, let it go. I always think about like a salt shaker shaking out of my left ear. Just all the craziness and busyness. And then slowly begin to drop the chin down, half circle, towards your breastbone. And then rock it back up. So again, imagine you had the scarf on your shoulder and you're just rubbing the side of your head, your jawbone, massaging gently any tension in the neck. The next time your chin is down, hold it there. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lift the head to center. Good, ground into your feet. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Good. Exhale, open the arms. And just release your belly, your chest onto your thighs, and hands release down. Good. Engage the core. Inhale, take it all the way up. Reverse swan dive, reach up. Maybe look up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And let's do that a couple times. Inhale, sweep the hands down, out, and around, big circle. Exhale, open, lead with the heart, engage your core. Drop all the way down to your thighs, hands release to the floor, or just hanging there. Engage the core, inhale, right back up, flat back. Reach up, palms together, and hands to the heart. Good, let's do that 2 more times. So it's an inhale, reach down, up, make this big circle. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way down. Engage the core and inhale, lift up. Strong spine. Hands to the heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Squeeze the breath out. Inhale, sweep back up. And hands to heart center. Good. Release your hands. Bring your right hand, it's annoying me. Right hand to the side of the chair or to the leg. And left arm reaches up alongside your ear. So always, be mindful, and you could modify anything I'm doing. Like right here, if this bothers your shoulder, you could bend the elbow a little bit. You want to have both shoulders in line with each other and your heart facing forward, crown of the head over the tailbone. Steady, breathe in. And on your exhale, take it over to the right. Just let that right hand slide or the elbow bend. And again, if you found that your left shoulder is kind of caving in, draw it back, even if that means lifting up a little bit. Never matters how deep you're in a pose. It only matters if you have the right alignment and the lines of energy are opening that's intended. Press down into the feet, take a breath. And maybe reach a little further if it's appropriate for you. Make sure you exhale. Don't hold the breath, George. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release this hand down. And then swing the left arm forward. Take it back. Bring it forward. Take it back. One more time. Bring it forward. Hold it up here. And on the exhale, bend the elbow, just shoulder height. Inhale, reach up. I'm so itchy today, I don't know why. Exhale, bend. One more, reach up. Exhale, bend. Hold it. And release. Roll the shoulder a couple times. Just notice the energy you created in the left arm. You should feel some warmth, maybe a little heat there. Good. It's working with our body parts, recognizing how important each part is. So sitting tall, bring your left hand to the seat of the chair, or for me, it's I'm holding on to the leg. And right arm up. Take a breath, keeping the shoulders in line with each other. Take it over to the left. Relax your head, make sure you're not straining your neck. Relax and press the right sit bone down, so try not to lift up too much. You're pressing both sit bones down, reaching, stacking the shoulders, stacking the ribs. Inhaling. Exhale, see if you can go any further. Just enjoying the stretch, enjoying the opening in your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take it up. Good. Reach the arm forward. And make big circles. Modifying as much as you need to. I don't know what's going on with your shoulder today. Only you do. So the part about practicing yoga asana is to know the art of adjustment. To know what's right for you and what's not. You never want to cause yourself pain. Next time you're up, take your time, hold it there, and bend the elbow. Good. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, bend. Draw the shoulder blade down as you draw the elbow down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hold it here. Relax. Engage the muscles of the arm. Breathing in. Relax the arm down. And roll this shoulder a couple times forward and a couple times back. Good. Coming to stillness, even on both sides. Leaning back a little bit, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. So when you do this, make sure your left ankle is under your knee, or if it feels too much, if your hip feels super tight here today, move that left foot more forward and see how my leg dropped. It's less intense. So depending on where you are, you just don't want the left foot back here. So pressing wherever you are, press down into your sit bones, into that left foot, and lift the heart up. Draw your shoulders back. It's kind of interesting if you wanted to take your hands either to the seat of the chair, slightly behind you or by your hips, holding on to the, I'm holding on to the legs here. So my shoulders are back Engage the right foot just a little bit so it's a little bit energized. Breathing in, lean forward, and let what you're holding on trying to draw your arms back so your shoulders remain back, right? And now notice what you're doing with your chin. If you're sticking your chin out, draw it back. Good. So this might feel good for you to stay right here. If not, you can bring the arms forward. Just let the hands rest on the calf and the shin of the right leg and take it a little deeper. What feels best for you? Relax, feel. So this is usually a part of us. Most people get tight around the piriformis muscle, the low back. Wherever you're feeling it, try and relax the muscle. Be gentle if you have any kind of injuries going on there. And slowly take it up. Hold on to that right foot with your left hand and cradle your knee. And see if you can lift up a little and rock. If you have to leave it on your leg, that's fine too. You could leave the ankle on the leg and just rock, or you can lift up and rock. And you can make little circles, just moving that hip joint really gently. And then circle the other way. Good, pause at center, lift the heart, lengthen your spine and feel the connection, the relationship between your hip, your outer thigh, and lengthening your spine. Breathe in and breathe out, release the leg forward, hold it up there. If you need to support it, holding your hands onto your thigh, hold it. Try and use some of the muscles in your right thigh. If you can let go and point the toes. If that's too much, hold on. Lift the arms up. Ooh, take a breath. And lower. Lower the foot, lower the hands. Good. And now we'll do the other side. So cross the left ankle over. Energize the foot. Take your hands behind you. Start here, just to feel. What is it like when you lean forward with the shoulders back and your heart wide open? Breathe in and lean in. You could really kind of give a tug and let your arms be stretched with the shoulder heads moving back. Draw your chin back in if it's jutting out. Stay here or bring your arms forward and lean in a little deeper. So I'm gently giving a little press point to that left knee so it becomes more parallel with my ankle, but you don't have to get it there. It's just the direction you want to think about. If you have any pain in your knee at all, back off. Listen, pay attention to your body. Ahimsa, non-violence, creating that inner environment of calm as we meet, these obstacles, these stuck spots in our bodies. Lifting it up. Cradle the knee, catch the foot. Either leave it right on your thigh and just rock and move it around a little bit. Or if you can lift it up, rock, make circles. Circle the other way, just really moving the energy that gets stuck in that hip joint. Excuse me. And paying attention to what's your inner commentary saying when you're moving through your body. Just notice the quality of your thoughts. Come to center. Stretch the leg out. You could start by holding it. See how it feels here. Point the toes. And if it's right for you, release, lift up, Take a breath and release. Nice. And cross your right leg over the left. Bring your right hand either next to you on the seat or behind you on the seat. Breathe in, lengthen. Left hand on the outside of your right thigh, and then take a little twist to the right. So when you're twisting, you want to maintain a straight spine. Crown of the head over the tailbone. Breathing. Each exhale, you squeeze the lower belly in, so you make space for the twist. Breathing, breathing out. Stay here for one more breath. Relax your shoulders. Feel that spiral energy lifting from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And slowly come back to center. Switch legs. Left hand comes behind you or to your side. So pressing down to lengthen up. Relax your shoulders down though. Right hand is on the outside of the left knee. Breathe in. And take a twist. Twisting from the lower belly to the middle belly to the chest to the shoulders, and the head turns last, but don't strain your neck. Don't strain your neck. Keep your chin level, perpendicular to your chest, not lifting the chin. And so the neck is part of the spine, and you want to keep that in line with the tailbone. Breathing in, breathing out, gently twisting. One more breath. Remember, no forcing and no holding back. It's an exploration. Slowly come back to center. Uncross the legs. Separate the feet a little wider. Toes point out. Bring your hands onto your knees. Take a breath. And on the exhale, left shoulder goes towards the right knee, and you look down at your right foot, but you're kind of popping out that shoulder head forward as you're pressing the left knee away from you. Good. Get that nice side twisting stretch. If you really relax into it and just let it unfold, you might find something there. Take it up to center. And now right shoulder goes over as you're pressing that right knee away from you, keeping it safe. Just feel. Wherever you're feeling this is where you're supposed to feel it. Relax into it. And take it up to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, diving forward. So here options are you can take your hands to the floor, or you can take your elbows to your thighs and drop in. If you know there's a reason why you shouldn't be inverting, maybe you leave your hands on the elbows. But if it's okay for you to drop your head all the way down and let go of the neck, bring your hands to the floor, let the head go. So tuck your chin. Yeah. Good. Let the back of the neck really release. We hold so much in the neck and the shoulders. Going upside down, it's so therapeutic. Moving those vertebrae in the opposite direction, taking the responsibility off the weight of your spine and your neck for a moment. Think of the responsibility your spine and your neck hold. And then slowly lifting it up or walking your hands up onto your thighs to lift up. Walk the feet together. Get ready. So I'll show you first what we're gonna do. Gonna inhale, lean forward, lifting up, and then exhale, sweeping back, slowly sitting down. Make sure your chair is there, nice and close, and then you're gonna sit. But we're gonna try your best not to plop. Try to use the muscles in your legs. All right, we'll do that a couple times. So prepare, strong, press into the feet, engage the core. Take your arms and sweep up through chair pose. Slow, it's a slow lift, good. Maybe arching back. And then exhale, releasing, slow. Make sure the chair is right there, sitting down. Oh, it's a little scary sitting back in the unknown, isn't it? The unknown, it's a scary place, but it really, sweep up. Maybe it's just not a place, inhale up. Maybe it's just a way of thinking. You know it's there, sitting calmly. Good, 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale, back. Nice, you're getting better at it, aren't you? Inhale up. Exhale back. Last time, we're gonna inhale up. This time as you exhale back, don't sit. Just hover in chair pose. Bend your knees, arms back. Good. Press those sit bones back, engage your core. Now take your arms forward, shoulder height. Use your thighs, squeeze the muscles in your thighs. Big breath, maybe sit a little deeper if you can. And exhale, slowly come up. Reach all the way up. And release your hands by your side. And we're gonna come to the back of the chair. So now the back of the chair is facing you, so you have something to steady yourself and hold on to. And then take a wide step out. Good, straight edges on your feet. So you have the chair here to steady you if you need it. Holding onto the chair, take your left heel and just move it slightly back from your pinky. So it's a little bit angled in, just a little bit. Then turning your right toes out. Bend your right knee. Right arm comes up. So it's level, kind of mirroring the right thigh. Make sure that your right knee is moving to the right and not caving in. So when you look down, without leaning forward, you should keep your torso right in the center. If you just peek down with your eyes, you should be able to see your big toe. Your knee should be in the middle of your foot. Good, so you're stacking the strong bones in your body so you could feel stable. Finding that anchor that we try and find in the mind in your body. If you feel steady now, you could take the left arm out. Breathing in and out, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Pressing down into the feet, take one more breath in. Release the hands to the chair, straighten up, turn the right toes in. Bring the right heel back just a little bit and turn your left toes out. Good, bend your left knee. Track it right in the center of your foot. So if your knee is passing your toes, chances are you don't have a wide enough stance. So unfortunately, I can't see your feet. If you're physically in my class, I'm constantly looking at your feet. So just if you don't know, I miss your feet. So press into that back foot. Torso, crown of the head is in line with your tailbone. Sometimes that means you got to slip the right hip a little bit under to the left. And then left arm comes up. You can gaze over the left fingertips or look forward, whatever feels better on your neck. If you feel steady, the right arm lifts. Spreading your energy. Whenever I come into Warrior Two, sometimes I think about the Tao Te Ching, where it says, to be like a warrior is to be able to walk over thin ice, to not be heard, to be gentle but strong. Focused. Take one more breath. Hands back to the chair. Straighten and turn. Good. And feel. Okay, now we're going to go for a Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. It's a little tricky. I love this pose. So turning the right toes out, this time with the left foot, you are going to bring the heel back a lot further. So you have a big angle so that your left hip and your left knee are facing your right leg. So now I'm looking, my whole body is facing to the right. Make sure that, you know, the back knee is safe. The more you turn that back heel back, the safer your knee will be, but your balance, you have to play with that. If you feel tippy, move the right foot over to the right a little more. Otherwise, it's heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. So square your hips. Right hip moves back, left hip moves forward. Holding the chair with your left hand, bending the right knee. Good. So you should be feeling this in your left hip flexor, this line of energy that moves up. And if you look, you could see it's the beginning of a back bend. So be mindful. The more you bend the right knee, the deeper the back bend aspect goes. So only bend it so much as it feels right. Pressing into both feet. Lift that right arm up alongside your ear. And then relax the shoulders. You don't have to lift the shoulders, so lift the arm. If you feel steady, left arm can lift as well. If you need the chair, that's fine. Virabhadrasana 1 requires you to be grounded, strong, yet supple and open in your heart center. Breathe. Press down into the feet. Make sure you're not gripping with the toes. Spread the energy of your feet down and feel the energy rise up. Deep breath in, Warrior 1. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the chair, spin forward. Pause. Breathe. Don't forget to, don't miss the release, the echo of the pose. And now we'll take it to the other side. So left foot turns, right heel goes back enough so that you're squaring now to the left side of your mat. Right? So you could test it out by bending your left knee. Make sure it's not passing your toes and it's tracking over your ankle. Good. Make sure the right knee is safe. So standing poses are all built from the bottom up. The feet are grounded. The legs are strong. Hips square. And then left arm lifts alongside your ear. Pressing down, no gripping with the toes. If you feel steady, right arm reaches up as well. Draw your lower belly a little bit in and up so you can feel that internal lift. Pelvic floor can lift a little bit too. to lift the energy up to the heart. Focus on the chest, the heart center, breathing into the lungs, wide open, grounded, strong. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Turn to the front of the chair. Good. Step your feet together. Pause and just feel the echo of warrior 1 and 2. So take your chair. This time you're going to spin it so the seat is facing you. And I'll do this from the side so you can see a little clearer. So we're just going to take some half sun salutations, and maybe we'll move into a full salutation. So a little bit back from your chair. Take a breath and reach up, straight up, upward facing mountain. Exhale, soften the knees and dive all the way down. The same thing we did sitting, except now we're standing, hands to the chair. Inhale, press into the seat, come halfway. So press your thighs back, heart forward, shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Bending the knees and exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Bend the knees really deep here and inhale, come all the way up. Arms come out, straight up, reach up, arch up, and hands to the heart. Good, and we'll do that 2 more times. If you can, because I think we're going to move into a full salutation, you could bring your chair to the right side of your mat or left side so that it's facing, so you have the long part of your mat behind you. This way we can move right in. Make sure all 4 feet are on your mat so it doesn't slip. Are you ready? Sun salutation. Surya Namaskar is a salutation of gratitude towards the life-giving sun within us and without us. Take a deep breath in, reach up, acknowledge the sun, and exhale, dive forward. Sun that gives us life and light. Inhale, halfway, arch up, tailbone back, heart forward. Exhale, folding, softening the knees as much as you need to. Bend the knees deep, press down into the feet, engage your core, and lift all the way up, rise up, and hands to the heart. And we'll do that 1 more time. And then we're going to add on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open swan dive. Give everything you have to this practice, to this moment. Inhale, halfway, extending. And exhaling, surrendering back down into a forward fold. Bend your knees deep. Use your legs. Press down. Reach all the way up. Inhale. And hands to the heart. Breathe in and out. And now we'll move into a full salutation, modified for the chair. So we'll begin in the same way. Stand in mountain with the palms of your hands facing forward and your feet planted. Lift the pelvic floor a little bit, and then lower belly lifts a little bit in and up so you're strong from the inside. Standing like a mountain, being anchored and steady. Take a deep breath, reach up, and exhale, dive forward, hands to the chair. Inhale, halfway, look up, and exhale, fold. This time, inhale halfway, so hands are on the chair. If you've done this with me before, you remember we grabbed the sides of the chair so that the heels of my hands are down. Take a breath and step back with the right foot. So take a giant step back. Bring your left foot a little forward and bend the left knee. So you're in a lunge pose with the chair. Right leg is kicking back and strong. Left knee is bent, but it's not passing your toes. Drop into the hips as much as you can to get that long length. Breathe in. Breathe out. Straightening the left leg a little bit. This is the tricky part. So if you've never done it, you could watch. Step the left foot back to meet the right, and I'm in downward dog. So it's a little bit different downward dog with the chair, but you're pressing into the chair and you're allowing your sit bones to lift. You can keep the knees as bent as you need to. Framing your head in between your arms as much as possible. Chin drops. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift the heels, coming forward to plank pose. So now I'm at the top of a push-up, pressing into the chair, engaging the core. This is really great abdominal work here. Take a breath. Shift the hips up and back, and then step the right foot up. Bend the right knee. You can let that left heel lift. Sink into the left hip flexor. Heart is open. Breathe in. Straightening that right knee a little bit. Step the left foot up. Bend your knees and come all the way up. And release your hands by your side, mountain pose. Pause. Feel. And we'll do the other side. Same round, we'll start with a different leg. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, swan dive. Scoop the lower belly in and up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folding in. Soften the knees if you need to. Let it all go here. Inhale, lift up halfway. Grip the sides of your chair. And this time we're stepping back with the left foot. You can move the right foot up a little. Adjust your feet so that when you bend your right knee, it's not passing your toes. Kick back through the left heel and then drop the hips low and open. Take a breath. Straightening up a little bit. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Careful now. Just make sure your chair isn't going to slide. Shift the hips back a little, like this, or a lot, like this. Anywhere in between, whatever feels good. Inhale, lift the heels, come to plank again. Good, squeezing the belly, pressing the chair away. Plank pose, strong abdominal work. Breathe in, press it back, hips back. And step the left foot up. Bend the left knee, adjust your feet so it feels right. Drop the hips down, lift the heart. Take a breath. Straighten up a little bit and step the right foot up. Bend the knees, come all the way up. Reach high. Hands to heart center, pause. Breathe, drink in. Surya Namaskar. Enlivens the whole body. So spin the chair around. So I feel the need to bring in, we did warrior 1, warrior 2. Let's do warrior 3. So stepping back, I'll show you if you've never done it. With the chair, it's fun. So my right foot is forward. I'm gonna bend in like I'm coming into warrior one. Then my hands are coming to the chair, right? Shifting the weight into the right foot, the left leg lifts up. So this is the beginning stages of warrior one, or you can begin to hinge, dropping that left hip down, lifting. You can bring your hands to the seat of the chair. You could be here, and then you could play with balance. So one arm can lift, both arms can lift, both hands could be at the chair, whatever is right. Okay, you can try it. Let's go, right foot forward. Lean in, grab the chair, lift the left leg up. Good, so stay here, right? Or lift and hinge. Heart is up, heel is up. You can play with balance here, one arm. Focus your eyes though. If you're looking at the screen, you're gonna get distracted. Look down, just a little in front of you. Play with balance. Maybe both arms can lift, maybe one, maybe none. Lift the heart, lift the heel, take a deep breath. And step the left foot next to the right. Stand up, breathe in and out. Weight bearing on your bones and muscles is so healthy. You're not jarring them, you're just empowering them. Okay, let's take it to the other side. So step back with your right foot. Shift the weight into that left foot. Hinge. Lift the right leg. Try not to open it too much. Inner spiral, the right thigh. Kick back. Stay right here. Or focus your eyes. Heel and heart lifts. Left arm can come out. Right arm. Both hands to the chair, whatever feels right. Lift heel, lift heart, take a breath. This is also great muscle control for your back. And release. Good. Breathe in and out. I'm going to bring the chair back around to the middle. And lift your left arm up, bring your right hand to the chair. Take a breath and reach over to the right. Full crescent moon. So you could be here with the hand on the chair, or you could reach the other hand up, catch the wrist, and draw the left arm over a little more. Make sure you're breathing. There's a tendency to hold the breath in this pose. Deep breath, reach, lengthen, and release. And take it to the other side. So left hand to the chair, right arm up. Press down to reach high and take it over to the left. Stay here, or left hand reaches up, catches the right wrist. Stretch it open, hips are going to the right. Square your rib cage to the front of the room. Deep breath in. And ooh, come up. And release. Good. Release your chair. So I'm assuming that we all can get on the floor. Can we all get on the floor? If not, you can modify and do it from your chair if you need to. I'll tilt my screen a little bit more so you can see me. I'm going to get down on my mat. Yeah, no, bad. Okay. So lie on your back. So basically, I'm gonna come close so I can see you, and I'll just teach you because you're not gonna be able to see me anyway. So lie on your back. Good. And draw your right knee into your chest. Just wrap your hands either around the back of your thigh or on the front of your knee, whatever feels better. Hug the knee into your chest. Beautiful, good. Let your left leg can be bent with the foot on the ground or flat and straight out from you. Depends on how that feels and what's going on for you. Take a breath, hold your breath. Take a breath in. Hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath. And on your exhale, lift your nose towards your knee. So you're lifting, squeezing the knee towards your nose. Give a real tight squeeze. Then release the head and shoulders down. Keep squeezing the knee in. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And exhale, nose to knee. Squeeze the breath out and use your abdominals to lift, 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 lift. Squeeze all the breath out and exhale, release your head. Good, one more. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. And exhale, lift the nose. Squeeze the knee and squeeze your breath out. Press the thigh into the lower belly. Squeeze the belly. Release the head. Release that right leg. Well, you have your left leg up, right? Release that leg up. Breathe. Good. Take a breath and hug the knee back into your chest. And then gently, that's your left knee, right? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Yes, okay, that's your left knee. So hugging the left knee back into your chest. Release your left arm and take the left knee over to the right for a knee down twist. Good, so you're taking that twist to the right, just with the knee. So the left knee is moving to the right. Good. Come back to center. And switch legs. So now grab the right knee into your chest. Good. And first just acclimate. So maybe you need to grab the back of the thigh. Maybe you can grab the front of the knee. Maybe you can grab the shin. Just feel. Draw the leg, the knee in towards your chest on each exhale. Taking a breath in to hold, so breathe all the way in. Fill your entire lungs. And when you're ready, exhale, lift the head towards the knee, squeezing the breath out. Maybe you can touch or come close. And lower the head. Take another breath in. Hold the breath and exhale, nose to knee. Squeeze out. Feel your belly deflating as you squeeze the navel towards the spine. One more, release the head. Take a breath in, fill up completely. And exhale, squeeze it up. Release the head, lift that right leg straight up. Just stretch it straight up. Opening the hamstring. Good, hug the knee back into your chest. Release your right hand out to the side. And with your left hand on your right knee, take the right knee over to the left. Don't force it. Just let it roll to the left and twist your spine open. Good. Breathe. Nice. Take it all the way up to center. Good. Release your legs and bend both knees now. Both feet on the ground. Knees are underneath. Knees are above the ankles, not under. Hands are by your side. And slowly, this is our last pose before relaxation. Don't turn your neck to look anywhere. Just press down into your feet, press down into your hands, and lift your bottom up for bridge pose. Good. Pressing the knees away from you as you lift your thighs up. Thinking about sending your chest towards your chin. Press the back of your head down into the mat. Take 3 deep breaths into the front of the body. Bridge pose, back bend. Taking that responsibility off the spine. You're breathing and using your strong thighs and legs and arms. Take 1 big breath, opening the chest, the belly. And slowly curl it down. Try to go from the top of the spine to the middle, to the low back. Let your tailbone ground last. Good, then releasing the legs out 1 at a time. We're going to find a relaxation position. If you want to put a blanket on or a jacket, put a pillow under your head, whatever it is, make yourself comfortable. Good. For the next 5 minutes, you don't want to get cold. You want to be able to relax completely. And body temperature goes down really fast when we stop moving. So find your way to your relaxation pose. If lying on the floor is not right for you, you could just sit in a chair. It's fine. Finding that relaxed position. And not only relaxed, but you want to be alert. So relaxation is about a very vibrant type of relaxation. It's not necessarily like taking a nap. It's a vibrant relaxation. It's being aware of your body relaxing. Good. So you're all settled. Just begin to relax. When I mention a certain body part, I'm going to kind of go quickly, a mandala around the body. When I mention the body part, just tighten it quickly and let it release. So finding a very balanced position where your legs and arms and torso feel balanced. And slowly begin to squeeze your toes. Squeeze, 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 and release. Squeeze your calf muscles. Squeeze your calf muscles and your knees. Squeeze, 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 and release, keeping the rest of the body relaxed. Squeeze your upper thighs, maybe a little bit of the hips. Squeeze, both legs, squeeze, 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 and let go. Squeeze your buttock muscles. Squeeze, really give a tight squeeze, hold it, and let it go. Now squeeze your stomach muscles. Squeeze the belly button in. Squeeze, feel your ribs tightening around the squeeze, hold it, and let it go. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Squeeze, hold those shoulders up, squeeze, and let it go. Make fists with your hands and squeeze all the muscles in your arms. Rest of the body's relaxed. Squeeze, engage, feel the strength and power in your arms, and then let it go. Open your hands, let them relax. Now squeeze all the muscles in your face. Squeeze, crunch up your face. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Use the muscles of your face. Squeeze and relax. Last one. We're going to tighten every single muscle in our bodies. So take a deep breath in. Hold your breath and squeeze your fist, squeeze your arms, squeeze your face, squeeze your stomach, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your feet. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Open your mouth. Let everything go. Let everything drop. Letting go of your body's responsibility to hold you. Even let go of the breath. Let the breath breathe you. It's there. Feel how your whole body is breathing. Accepting each breath with gratitude. We don't have to do anything to be worthy of receiving the grace that is always there around us. Begin to feel into that inner anchor, that inner foundation that's there for you. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Notice how when your body releases and becomes still, your mind will surely follow. Wise effort always leads to wise concentration, which results in wise action. Just being here, having a direct felt experience of what it's like to be still. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles and softens and makes space for all the imperfections. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life is not a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, and I catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, I can then make the choice to stop, to breathe and be, and walk as slowly as I can into the mystery. So slowly begin to deepen your breath, coming back into the awareness of your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, bringing your knees into your chest when you're ready. Just giving yourself a hug and a squeeze. And when you're ready, you can rock a little side to side, coming back up to a seat. And if it's uncomfortable on the floor, you can rise up and come into a chair. So for the closing, we're going to take that booty mudra again. Thumb and pinky with the 3 fingers up. And then you can relax the hands onto your thighs. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to acknowledge how you feel. Notice if the communication internally has shifted. And then releasing your mudra. Bring your hands together at the heart. Just drop your chin. And we close today with an ancient intention that our efforts on this path be continuous and steady, that we be strong to remain on this path of transformation, and that may our efforts benefit all beings, that our hearts remain open, that our communication remains sweet, and that may this practice in some way benefit all beings. May all beings be happy, may all beings be healthy, may all beings be safe, may all beings have the opportunity, like we have right now, to experience freedom. And we'll close today with the sound of Om, just framing our practice. Any personal intentions you want to bring in your heart and mind. As always, we send those intentions out into the world that needs it so badly right now. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Come and unmute you.